Welcome to Transform Fitness and day 2 of yoga for this week. And we'll repeat this sequence in the next week also. And if you're already in the next week, we'll try to perfect the postures which we have already learned. In this session, we're going to work on the back, strengthening the back, working with back bends and twists. A lot of us have issues with the back, shoulder pain, neck pain, back pain. So we're going to work on all of those, and this class will be a therapeutic session. So let's begin this session by sitting down comfortably. If you're not habituated of sitting on the floor, you might feel a little discomfort in the first few sessions, but you'll get used to it very quickly. And if you still want to sit on the chair and start the session, you can do that. So let's begin. You can either sit in a simple cross-legged position, or you can choose to lift any one leg and come into half lotus. And if you have practice of full lotus, you can also go into full lotus. But what is important is whether your knees are comfortable or not. If you feel any pain in the knee, change the position, make it easier. Okay? So let's begin. Rest your hands onto your thighs, keep your index finger and the thumb together, close your eyes, and we're going to take 10 very mindful breaths. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let it go. Notice your body. Notice how you feel right now physically. If you have any discomfort, let it go. Notice your breath. You don't have to change anything, just be aware whether your breath is short, long, deep, shallow. Just be aware. And as you keep breathing and as you keep relaxing, you will see that your breath is becoming longer and more relaxed. 5 more breaths. And most importantly, notice where is your mind. Is your mind here right now on the mat sitting with you, or is it in the past or the future? Most of the times we are either in the past or the future, but the best time to live is right now. Now, get your hands together to your heart center. We'll begin the practice by chanting Om. Breathe in. And now open your eyes. We'll begin this session with pranayama, Kapalbhati pranayama. You must have practiced this already. A lot of people do that in the parks if you have been to park. So in this, we're going to inhale once and exhale forcefully, continuously, a couple of times to begin with. And then as you keep practicing regularly, you can go up to 100, 200 exhalations. So place your hand onto your belly. The movement here comes from your belly. And you're going to take a nice inhale and exhale out continuously. You'll notice the hiss sound as you keep exhaling. Initially, if you're doing this for the first time, you might be able to do about 10 times. As you keep practicing regularly, it will increase, it will improve. So let's do it. Let's do one round and see how many we can do. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and start exhaling. Once you finish, take 3 breaths. Nice and long breaths. And then let's do it one more time. And whenever you feel suffocated, it is an indication that you need to stop, relax, and start again. So let's begin for the second round. Breathe in. And release. Relax. Notice your breath. Notice the sensations. This is a heating pranayama. We usually do this pranayama to heat up the body. It improves the immune system. It helps to strengthen the lungs. And if you're suffering from high blood pressure or any kind of heart issues, you should avoid doing this. Otherwise, anybody can do this, and this is very good to help you become stronger and detoxify your body. Now let's begin the warm-up. So inhale, raise your hands up, lengthen your hands, interlock your fingers, and turn your palms up to the sky. Keep your sit bones firmly rooted down into the mat like the roots of a tree, and lengthen your spine. Keep lengthening. Keep lengthening. You feel the space being created between your ribs, your spine lengthening. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands down and place your right hand onto the right side and take your left hand over your head and give yourself a nice lateral stretch. Stay here for 5, 4, and make sure your chest is not facing down. Your chest is facing towards me. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back up to the center. Exhale, take your left hand to the left side, right hand over your head, and look up to the ceiling or look towards me. Stay here for 5, 4. You'll feel a nice stretch on the right side of the torso, and try and keep your right hand straight. One last inhale and exhale. Get your hands down to the floor. Now we're going to twist onto the right side. Take your left hand to the right knee and the right hand at the back. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to twist. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist onto the left side. Left hand back, right hand onto the left knee. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist onto your right. Inhale to the center, exhale, twist onto your left. Inhale to the center, exhale, twist onto your right. Inhale, center, exhale, twist onto your left. And now come back and come onto all fours, onto your hands and onto your knees. We're going to do cat and cow stretch. So get your wrist and the shoulders in one line, your knees and the hips in one line. Now inhale to lift your chest up, arch your back and look up. Exhale to round your back and squeeze your abdomen, lift your belly in and up. We're going to do this 4 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. One last time. Inhale up and exhale to round. Come back to neutral spine and tuck your toes in, lift your knees up, go into mountain pose, and from here slowly walk your feet forward, coming into a forward fold. Grab hold of your opposite elbows and slowly rock side to side. And release your hands and raise your hands up, come into standing and get your hands to your heart center and down. Stand into a nice standing position, keeping your feet firm. We're moving into Sun Salutation, Surya Namaskar. These are the classical Hatha Sun Salutations. Keep your feet firm, keep your legs active, and keep your tailbone neutral. Most of us have pattern, either the back is arching or it's rounding like this. So we will try to forget our old patterns if they're not right and try to keep the spine nice and naturally straight. Keep your chest slightly lifted up, shoulders down, and hands to your heart center. The first round of Sun Salutation, Surya Namaskar, I'll take it a little slow. Inhale, raise your hands up, push your hips forward, arch your back. Feel the stretch in the front of the body. Exhale, fall forward and down. You can keep your knees bent if needed, if your hands are not touching the floor, and keep your spine nice and long. Inhale to step your right leg back, get your knee down to the floor, lift your chest up, look forward. And now, holding the breath, you take your legs back into plank. If you're not comfortable in plank, if you find it challenging, you can always go into mountain pose instead of plank. Okay, and now from here we're going to go down, knees down, chest in, chin down. Keep your abdomen lifted up. Inhale, slowly come up into cobra. You can come into baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale, back into mountain pose. Inhale to step your right foot forward, knee down, chest up. Exhale to get your left foot forward. Inhale, raise up, arch your back. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Now on the left side, each round of sun salutation on the right side and a left side. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, reach forward and down. Inhale, left leg back this time. And right leg back either into plank or mountain pose. Now get your knees down, chest in, chin down, elbows drawn closer. Inhale to scoop up, pressing your hands into cobra pose. Exhale, back into mountain. Inhale, press your left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Get your hands down and stay here for a breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's continue. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Get your hands to your heart center. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your right leg back, knee down, chest up, and take your left leg back. Get your knees down, chest in, chin down. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale, back into mountain. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. On the left side, inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg back, knee down, chest up. Take your other leg back. Get your knees down, chest and chin down, abdomen lifted up, Ashtanga Namaskarasana. Inhale up into cobra pose. Exhale, back. Now step your left foot forward as you inhale. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. We are in the round number 3 now. So inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back, knee down, chest up. Take your other leg back into plank. Get your knees down, chest and chin down. Inhale, slowly cobra. And remember to keep your shoulders down, elbows in the cobra pose and not getting the shoulders up. And make sure your lower back is not compressing. You feel good. And exhale, push your hips back and up. Inhale to step your right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One last time on the left side. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg back as far as you can, knee down, chest up. Other leg back. Get your knees down, chest and chin down, elbows drawn closer, and very slowly lift up. You can come into half cobra or full cobra. Make sure you do not push yourself too much. Exhale, push your hips back and up. Now step your left foot forward and right foot forward. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Release your hands down. Very good. We're going to now move into back bending postures, lying down onto the belly. We call them as prone postures. So inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, down. Now carry your legs down, carry your knees down, and lie down onto your belly. Lie down onto your belly and come onto your forearms. We're going to go into baby cobra to begin with. This is called the baby cobra. Keep your elbow and the shoulders in one line and lift your chest up. Keep your legs either together or slightly apart, your toes pointing out, and lift your chest up. If you notice, while you breathe in, your abdomen is pushing against the floor. This is massaging your internal organs in the abdomen. And your chest is opening up. So you're doing opposite of what most of us do during the day. Most of us, we round the back and work. So this is opening up your chest. If some of us who has rounding of the shoulders, this is a very good pose. It's a very gentle pose. You can hold it for even couple of minutes. And now slowly lower down onto your belly, onto your chest. Place your hands by the side of your chest. We move into Shalabhasana. So lift both your legs up as you inhale and lift your chest up and extend your hands to the back and stay here. So to hold this pose, what is happening? The muscles in the back are activating, and that is helping you to stay here, and they are strengthening. The back muscles strengthen. People with even slip disc can do this. This is very therapeutic. And slowly exhale, lower down. We're going to repeat this 5 times, going up and down with each inhale and each exhale. So let's begin. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Try to reach a little higher. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. One last time. Inhale and hold it here for 5 times. If you want a little more stretch in your shoulders, you can interlock your fingers and lift a little higher and stretch your shoulders and the chest. 5. Keep your face soft, your breath moving freely like a river. 3, 2, lift a little higher, and 1, release. Release. Take your hands to the front and rest for 5 breaths. Notice your breath. If your heart is pumping faster, bring your heartbeat back to normal by relaxing your breath. And now we're going to move into Cobra pose, the Bhujangasana, holding it for 5 breaths. So press your hands by the side of your face. So the placement of your hand will decide how deep you're going to go. So if you place your hands by the side of your face, it will be moderate deep. If you place it by the side of your chest, it will be very intense. And if you place a little ahead of your face, it will be less intense. So if you place your hands here, you're going to go up a little here. If you take your hands a little closer, it will be more intense. If you take your hands a little closer, it will be a little more intense. So you choose how much intensity you want. So let's begin together. Hands okay, so let's begin the Cobra pose. Bhujangasana together. Press your hands by the side of your face, chest, wherever you feel comfortable. And inhale, come up. Stay here. 5. Keep your legs active. Your glutes are slightly active. And you're lifting your sternum up, not just relying on your lower back flexibility. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. And now we're going to move into child's pose. So push yourself back. Keep your knees a little apart. In child's pose, if you keep the knees a little apart, you're going to feel a little more comfortable. You can always keep the knees together and go into child's pose. But if you create some space, it will give you some space for your abdomen to breathe in and out. Stretch your hands to the front and relax your head down. Keep breathing nice and long. And now we're going to move into a low lunge pose, Anjaneyasana. So press up into mountain pose and step your right foot forward. Get your left knee to the floor. And if you feel that your knee is little painful, there's little discomfort, you can always double fold your mat, place the knee on that or any cushion, or even if you have a towel, just place it underneath your knee. And push your hips forward and make sure the front leg is making a 90-degree angle. You'll feel the stretch here into your quadricep and lift your chest up. Now inhale, raise your hands up. Join your palms together. You can also keep your hands a little apart. And lift your chest up as you inhale. As you exhale, you can go a little back into a back bend. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get your hands down to the floor as you exhale. We're going to go into a twist. Inhale, lift your right hand up. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands down to the floor. And inhale, take your legs back into mountain pose. Take a breath in and breathe out. Now let's do it on the other side. Step your left foot forward. Get your right knee down. Get your right knee comfortable. And make sure your left leg is making a 90-degree angle. And lift up. And raise your hands up. Lengthen your spine, your hands together or shoulder width apart. And keep pushing, keep shifting your weight onto your hips, so that you get a deeper stretch into your right quadricep, your right thigh. And stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, lift your left hand up. Right hand is pressing onto the floor. Left hand reaches up. This is a very gentle and mild twist. It's going to make your back feel comfortable. Stay here for 5. Relax your face. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get your hands down to the floor and sit back. Sit down in Vajrasana for a breath. If you're not comfortable in Vajrasana, just go down, sit in any comfortable pose. Inhale and exhale. And now sit down and stretch your legs out. We are going to do Paschimottanasana, the seated forward fold. And if you have tightness in the legs or in the lower back, you might feel that you're sitting like this. In that case, bend your knees and lift your belly in and up. This will help you to get your back straight. And now inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, fold forward and down. And place your hands wherever you reach. And remember not to round your back. Keep your spine nice and long, and even if you're able to hold your ankles or hold your feet. If you have a towel or any strap, if you have a yoga strap, you can place the towel around your feet and hold the towel. You can use anything which is available near you, and you can be creative. Stay here. 5. This is to cool your body down. So by nature, back bends are heating. They create heat in the body. And towards the end of a yoga class, we cool down. So a forward fold is the best cooling option to cool down. Inversions are cooling, forward fold is cooling. And stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, reach forward. And it also helps to lengthen the spine after all those back bends. Now inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, hands down. Now we're going to do a twist. So fold your right leg and press your foot into the floor. Take your right hand to the back. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, you're going to hug your right leg and look behind. Keep breathing. 5, 4. You may even close your eyes and notice how you feel right now. How is your back? 3, 2. This is the time to slow down. This is the time to reflect and come back to the center. On the other side, and place your left foot on the floor by bending your left knee, and take your left hand at the back. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, hug your left leg with your right hand and look behind. So a lot of people say that yoga has changed their life, but how did that happen? That happens because yoga makes us more aware. It brings stillness and stability into our life, and then it becomes easy to make decisions, which is the biggest challenge in life. Keep breathing nice and long. One last inhale and exhale. Now release and get the sole of your feet together. We're going to do Baddha Konasana, the butterfly pose. So get the sole of your feet together and inhale, lift your chest up, look up, and as you exhale, fold forward and down. You can press your elbows onto your thighs and fold forward, and try to keep your spine nice and long as much as you can. You can either stay here, even if you're here, stay here. Even if you are going down completely, stay there. Stay wherever you're comfortable and hold it for 5 breaths. This is a very good pose for reproductive system, especially for women. It's very good for women's health, very good for urinary system. Keep breathing nice and long. Here we're going to stay for 5 breaths only, but if you feel that this pose is for you, you can always perform this for a little longer, even after the class or anytime during the day. But remember, before food or after 3 to 4 hours of your meal. Now inhale, come up and lie down onto your back. Lie down onto your back. Take a breath in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And now bend your knees, place the feet on the floor. We're going into bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. I'll give you 2 options. So press your hands onto the floor. Make sure your feet are hip width apart and draw your feet a little closer to your sit bone. Press your hands and lift your back up. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes, your buttocks, and press your feet down and lift higher. You can either remain here or interlock your fingers if you're able to reach your hands together. Make a fist, press it on the floor, and lift up a little higher. Stay here for 5. This is a very good pose to strengthen the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands and release your back onto the mat. Take a breath in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to do this one more time. Press your feet on the floor. Inhale, lift up. Either hands onto the floor or interlock your fingers and lift up a little higher this time. 5, 4, 3, a little higher, 2, and 1. Release your hands back onto the mat. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Hug your legs to the chest. Wrap your hands around and squeeze your legs to the chest. This is called Pavan Muktasana, the wind releasing pose. A very good pose to cool down and very good for digestion. You're going to stay here for 5 breaths. And keep drawing your knees closer to the chest, as close as possible. One last inhale and exhale. Release your hands, release your legs to the floor. And now extend your hands out, stretch them out. You can also get your hands into cactus if you don't have enough space, and get your legs to the chest. Now you're going to take your legs to the right side into a gentle twist and turn your head to the left. Come back to the center and take your leg to the left, head to the right. This is a gentle supine twist. Again, a very good pose for the back and for digestion. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come back to the center and release your body into Shavasana. Keep your hands apart, keep your legs apart. Shavasana looks very easy to do. It's just lying down and doing nothing, but then there is a lot of things happening in the mind, and that is the real challenge, to relax the mind. Make yourself comfortable and make sure your complete body is relaxed. Your hands, your legs, your face. Make sure your neck is nice and long. You're not crunching your neck. So keep your neck nice and long. If you need a little rolled blanket underneath your neck to make yourself feel more comfortable, you can do that. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, relax completely. Notice your breath becoming longer, more relaxed. And there's a correlation between your breath and the mind. As you relax your breath, your mind relaxes. Continue breathing. If you have any thoughts which are distracting you, take your attention to your breath. That will help you to stay focused. relaxing deeper and deeper with each out breath. Now take a deep breath in and breathe out. Gently move your fingers, your toes. Tilt your head side to side. Take your hands to the back, give yourself a nice stretch. Roll over to your right side and slowly make your way into seated. And sit down in any comfortable pose. Keeping your back straight and shoulders relaxed. And notice how you feel right now. Notice how is your back. Now get your hands together and bow your head down, your thumbs touching your forehead. Expressing gratitude and thanks to yourself for taking out time for a healthy body, a healthy back, and a healthy mind. Now rub your hands together gently, creating warmth, and place it over your eyes. Feel the warmth, and with a beautiful smile, open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you for joining. I'll see you in the next class. Until then, keep smiling.